Hot tags.
Hot tags!
Hot tags!
It's time for the hot tags. That's right, part 2, hot tag time. We are going to talk about 3 different things this week. Number 1, Batista has been apparently mocked backstage, not to his face, but behind his back for the way that he dresses. And the story with the whole tearing his jeans, which Peyton got a huge laugh out of, that just made the situation worse. Can you blame them?
I'm just glad that Peyton doesn't have his soundboard right now.
He ripped his pants!
We take the piss out of him all the time, so I can't blame them.
Peyton, what do you think?
I think Batista is just going to have to deal with it.
I don't think he looks that bad with the stuff that he's wearing. I think his ring gear is okay.
He looks like a total tool. Are you kidding me? Did you see the picture of what he was wearing at SmackDown tonight? He had like this burqa thing over his head.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I shouldn't have spoken up.
Comes out in like a fucking almost beret-like hat, wearing white, like some of the shit he's worn in the past. It's stupid.
Never mind. I'm thinking of when he just came out with like the t-shirt and the jeans. Like that's not bad, but if he's wearing, wait, is it a beret or a burqa? Which one?
No, like in the past, he's worn that fucking beret thing with a white jacket and skinny jeans with all the rips in. He looks like a cunt.
But today he wore a burqa just to shake it up.
Never mind. I effectively denounce my support of the way Batista's dressing. I want to know what the story is with those jeans ripping, though. Was it just because they were too damn tight? Or did he, like, do something to them, or what?
I just pictured him. You see that thing? I forgot which wrestler it is on Botchamania, and these shirts are too goddamn tight.
I don't remember that.
Never saw that. I'm guessing it was just too tight. I mean, you look at those things when he's walking around on a normal day, and it's like, oh, Batista, how are your legs breathing? Like, at all. It was only a matter of time. I'm hoping that he learns his lesson and maybe he buys a little looser fitting jeans. I don't imagine they were cheap material. I imagine Batista spends the money to get himself a nice pair of denim. So I can't imagine it was weak material.
He just like went to Old Navy one day, he had a coupon, they didn't have his size for like jeans.
He's like, oh, well, I'll just deal with it.
Yeah. He's like, nobody will be able to tell that they're too tight. Come on. Sin Cara is back to using the Mistico name somehow in Mexico, and he's been officially released from WWE. Now, that's not saying that the Sin Cara character has been released, but they have released Louis, or whatever, what is his name? I don't know.
David.
Sure, David. They released Dave. So they said, see you, Dave. And he's wrestling now with the Mistico name that I thought before he didn't have the rights to either. So I don't know what the hell's up with this, but this guy seems to be stuck between 2 names that other companies claim to have the rights to. And he is just kind of going, nope, it's mine. I'm Dave.
No.
Maybe he can wrestle under the Mistico name, and there's some kind of a weird agreement with the state kind of, not a state, the country difference. Like some people had thought that he could use Sin Cara outside of America. Maybe there's something with that, but whatever it is, I'm starting to just believe that this dude doesn't want to admit that he doesn't have the rights to him, and he's just going to get in trouble.
I read a contradicting report, well, at least Sin Cara's official statement. The gossip continues. I never said I would wrestle as Mistico. That character is CMLL, not mine. I told my friend I will not be Mistico. I will be Sin Cara in Mexico. People gossip. Any moment now I will get my liberation from WWE and I'll be working in Mexico with all the attitude and enthusiasm in the world.
I still can't see them giving him Sin Cara's name. I mean, they can't if he owns the rights. Obviously, then that's out of their hands, but I kind of think that if they would have not been in a secure position for that, they wouldn't have bothered to keep the Sin Cara character going. They would have just wanted it to kind of die,
I'm confused. I have no idea what the fuck's going on. I think
this is one of the biggest legal anomalies ever in wrestling, I think. Like, nothing about this makes sense at all.
The thing is, it's Sin Cara, so he's probably just fucking botched the legal standings. He's like, yeah, I can use it, and then he gets his ass sued.
It's like they're gonna double check the contract, and he like misspelled his name, And then they're like, fuck, does that count? Like,
SYN Cara.
right?
Maybe he's only going to wrestle as Sin Cara in international waters.
Maybe.
That's how he's going to get around it.
See, that would make sense to me. Like, maybe there was some kind of a deal worked out originally where, like, he could use that name outside of America. And I don't know. I don't know how these things work, but I do think if anything's going to happen, you're going to see him make up a new name. I don't think he'll be using Sin Cara.
I think you're going to see him fade into irrelevance.
Well, yeah, I mean, that kind of goes along
whatever.
A revolution.
Now I'm messing up words.
One other hot tag here. Christian was pulled from main event because he suffered a concussion, and now there's more speculation than ever that he might be retiring, and they might be setting him up for a training position at the Performance Center or in some capacity with NXT, because he might just kind of be done, which I hope isn't the case, because as many people as you can keep around as possible, the better. But I could see him being a good trainer, so if that, you have to do that and there's no way around it, he's just too injured, too old, can't come back from it, then I'd like to see him as a trainer. What do you guys think about this? Do you think that his time's over with?
Wrestlers don't retire. They just get old, do drugs, then do DDP yoga, and get inducted in the Hall of Fame. So that's his future.
Christian has had a fantastic career. He doesn't have anything left to prove. He's been a world champion. He was one of the most important tag teams in the history of wrestling tag teamdom.
And if you want to vote for them, you can go to keepingkayfabe.com.
Yeah, March Madness, determining the best tag team of all time. Edge and Christian is currently the number 2 seed, and they are kicking ass as they should, so go and vote for them on that. And Christian, he got his main event run, and I think that's the best someone like him ever could have hoped to have gotten in their career. If he wants to hang around and do a match once in a while, that's fine, but it's getting to that time period. People want guys like John Cena and Randy Orton to step aside, let alone freaking Christian. We don't need Christian taking up spots. I think he has a talent, and if he has something he wants to give back, absolutely do it. I mean, the things they're doing down in NXT and the Performance Center, groundbreaking, fantastic stuff they're doing down there, and I think Christian would be an excellent addition to it.
Yeah, he can't just relive his glory days of tag teamdom.
No.
I like that. I think that people should start allowing that to just be normal.
Tag teamdom.
Yeah, just like, instead of being like, oh, he's a main eventer, just be like, oh, he's a good person in the main event scene. He's really got a solid spot in main eventum. I guess this is another situation kind of like the Sin Cara thing, where we're just going to have to pay close attention to what happens over the next couple weeks and see what happens. If Christian comes back and you see him wrestling at WrestleMania, maybe he can't even do that. That'll be a shame, but then again, he's only in that Battle Royal, so it's not like he's going to be losing out on, say, like, the horror that WWE would feel if, like, Daniel Bryan got injured. It would just be like, this whole card's fucked. Like, what do we do? Like, if Christian can sit out on this, then he probably should. It's not going to make any difference.
Oh, but what about that awesome Christian Sheamus match that was being reported to us?
Well, it's going to really hurt buy rates. All the people that are just like, damn it, that was the whole reason I'm buying this. I don't know. Hopefully he'll be able to get back to his feet, but maybe it is time to hang up. Tell us what you guys think about these topics. Leave a comment below, and we're going to take a little break with the rest hold and come back with Wrestling with the Past.